like crazy. I mean,
but I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because...
A few years ago, Dwight Howard invited me to a Diddy party. It definitely wasn't what I was expecting.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, when this is done, we gonna drink a couple of bottles of the most premium wine.
Please.
Yes, sir.
LeBron James, Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Gloria Estefan. Those are some of the names that appear in an explosive new lawsuit filed by a Florida man against Sean Combs, claiming he was a victim of sex trafficking and kidnapping at the hands of the music mogul.
50 Cent is back at it again, dragging Diddy's celebrity friends, and this time, he's coming for none other than LeBron James. LeBron was recently named in a bombshell lawsuit filed by a man who claims Diddy put him through a humiliation ritual before graping him at a party back in 2015. But here's where it gets even wilder. This new lawsuit isn't just pointing fingers at Diddy. It claims that multiple celebrities, including LeBron, Beyoncé, and Jay-Z, were right there, allegedly witnessing some of the disturbing things that took place that night. And to make things even shadier, some leaked FO footage is allegedly making the rounds, and fans are questioning whether this could finally expose what really went down behind closed doors. Meanwhile, fans have dug up a whole bunch of receipts showing that LeBron and Diddy partied together many times over the years. So what did 50 Cent have to say about LeBron now officially getting dragged into Diddy's legal mess? And does this mean 50 will make sure LeBron is featured in his upcoming Diddy documentary? Let's get into it.
You never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
A shocking new lawsuit against Diddy was just filed by a man who claims he was drugged at one of Diddy's parties, had an adult toy forced onto his face, and was then allegedly victimized. According to legal documents obtained by People, the accuser, Joseph Manzaro, says someone spiked his drink before he was taken to a house on Star Island in Miami for Diddy's son Christian's birthday in April 2015. At the time, the house belonged to musicians Gloria Estefan and her husband, Emilio. Manzaro claims Gloria noticed he looked sick and told someone to call an ambulance, but Emilio allegedly shut it down. And here's where LeBron's name pops up. According to Manzaro, while he was wandering the house in just a bath towel, he ran into LeBron in the hallway, and LeBron told someone, "Y'all better do something about that." The lawsuit states that Manzaro was then led through a secret underground tunnel to Diddy's mansion by former adult film star Adria English, who was also mentioned in the case. Manzaro claims that as he started to regain consciousness, he realized he was in a room with Jay-Z and Beyoncé. That's when Beyoncé allegedly asked why there was a half-naked man standing in front of her with an adult toy strapped to his face. And according to Manzaro, someone in the room responded that it was a punishment and that Diddy wants him to see what happens to snitches. The lawsuit also alleges that Diddy ordered Manzaro to be publicly humiliated in front of other guests, and then he was allegedly stripped, forced to wear a thong, and had a black leather mask with a rubber dam inserted and zipped shut over his head. The lawsuit states a locking adult device was affixed to the mask, which protruded from his mouth. The plaintiff was then subjected to degrading and non-consensual acts. Manzaro described the event as a freak-off. Now, as for LeBron's response, his spokesperson rushed to deny these allegations and told TMZ, "This is demonstrably false and doesn't even merit a report or response." A basic internet search shows what LeBron was doing all of April 2015. He was playing basketball for the Cleveland Cavaliers and never in Miami. Meanwhile, Jay-Z also backed LeBron by having his lawyer, Alex Spiro, release a statement calling the lawsuit baseless. Spiro also insisted that Jay-Z wasn't even in Miami in April 2015, saying, "Mr. Carter wasn't in Florida at that time to witness this incident. He was engaged in easily findable public activities that prove he was not at this event. This is more nonsense that erodes the trust in our justice system." However, fans are still giving LeBron the side eye because the statement didn't really clear much up, and his spokesperson didn't confirm if he has a solid alibi for that exact day. Sure, he was playing for the Cavaliers in April 2015, but that wouldn't have stopped him from flying out for Christian Combs' birthday party. And now, even 50 Cent is looking at LeBron funny after this new lawsuit. In a since-deleted post on IG, 50 shared a screenshot of a TMZ article about the lawsuit and wrote, "God damn how many of these boys Diddy was touching." By the way, 50 also recently spoke in an interview about why he's the only big celebrity openly talking about Diddy's case. And according to him, it's because he's one of the few people in the industry who actually told Diddy no. 50 explained that the reason all these celebs are suddenly staying quiet and acting like they barely knew Diddy is because they all took part in those freak-off parties.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know
He did it.
You've been heavy on social
No, he
media
did it.
talking about
He
it.
did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now, and then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this, and now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to it.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
But when it comes to LeBron, this new lawsuit isn't the first time his name has been linked to Diddy. In fact, people have been speculating for years about their close friendship. Now, back in May 2024, when CNN leaked that disturbing video of Diddy attacking Cassie in a hotel, LeBron quietly unfollowed Diddy on Instagram, hoping no one would notice. And then in December, shortly after Diddy's arrest and indictment, LeBron suddenly announced he was stepping away from the Lakers for personal reasons. Of course, fans thought the timing was super suspicious, and it didn't take long before internet detectives started digging up receipts of LeBron partying with Diddy. So there's this viral clip from an Instagram live showing LeBron and Diddy having a little dance-off. And at one point, LeBron makes an interesting comment about Diddy's parties.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Turn around and vibe. And Bron, when this is done, we gonna drink a couple of bottles of the most premium wine.
Please. Yes, sir.
Now, to be fair, this doesn't prove much since almost every A-list celeb has been to one of Diddy's parties. But here's the thing. LeBron allegedly wasn't just another guest at those big industry events Diddy threw to flex his celebrity connections. Rumors have been swirling for years that LeBron had a deeper connection to Diddy. And now, more clips have resurfaced of them partying together. Also back in November 2018, LeBron was spotted at Diddy's 49th birthday party in LA. The same night, the Lakers suffered a brutal loss to the Toronto Raptors. But despite that, LeBron was still in the mood to celebrate.
Hey LeBron, how you doing tonight, man? Yo, you wish Diddy happy birthday, man? Where do you get the man that has everything, LeBron?
Meanwhile, fans have started publicly calling LeBron out and even heckling him over these rumors about Diddy's secret parties. And let's just say, LeBron did not find it funny.
Bron! We know you was at them Diddy parties, nigga! We know you was there! We know you was at them Diddy parties!
And then Jaguar Wright jumped in and made some wild claims about LeBron. She even brought up LeBron's son, Bronny, and alleged that LeBron is part of the same secret society as Diddy, implying that he joined those private parties and let Diddy do whatever he wanted with him.
Listen to me, LeBron, all I'm gonna say to this, and I say this with all due respect to the young man that they call Bronny. Your daddy is Shluminati. Your daddy has been diddled by the diddler, and I pray to God he has not set you up to be diddled either. I pray Lil Bronny don't come out with a story talking about he woke up at Diddy's house and don't know what happened to him. I'm hoping we don't hear that from Lil Bronny. And I'm also trying to figure out if when that young man almost dropped to his end like he did, because they've been playing Dr. Frankenstein with him like they've been playing Dr. Frankenstein with his dad. I hope that ain't had nothing to do with it. Kendrick did say, LeBron, keep the family away.
Jaguar also had a message for LeBron's wife, Savannah, claiming that it's been an open secret for years that LeBron has been unfaithful. But according to Jaguar, Savannah knows about it and chooses to look the other way.
I think not. Listen to me, as far as LeBron's wife is concerned, they've been together since high school. He's running around screwing everything that walks. She lets her husband allegedly have the with the people there, because you know they stud the Lakers ain't done nothing but stud LeBron out. All of this, it's a Bronny, say no to the Diddy party. Stay away from the Diddy party, little Bronny.
And all this is why, when LeBron quietly unfollowed Diddy after that disturbing Cassie video dropped, fans called it nothing but damage control, an attempt to make people forget how close they used to be. And let's not forget that this isn't the first time LeBron has faced backlash for standing by people with serious allegations against them. Back in March 2022, he stirred up controversy when he showed support for the Cleveland Browns signing quarterback Deshaun Watson, who at that time was facing multiple SA accusations from over 24 women. Now LeBron probably meant that tweet as just pure excitement for football, but it definitely didn't go over well. People called him out for the bad timing, saying it was pretty tone-deaf to hype up Watson while he was facing serious accusations. So now fans are connecting the dots and wondering if LeBron's pattern of sticking by controversial figures was more than just a coincidence. But just when you thought things couldn't get any wilder, fans have now resurfaced some old rumors about LeBron allegedly playing for the other team, if you catch my drift. Now here's the thing. When the whole Diddy scandal blew up, everyone was focused on which rappers and athletes might be gay or on the DL. But after everything we learned about Diddy's parties and the industry over the past year or so, it's becoming clear that these events aren't really about sexuality. It's more about power, control, and domination. In fact, some insiders even claim these industry parties are actually energy harvesting rituals. Take celebrity medium Sloan Bella, for example. She's gained attention for her predictions, and months before Cassie's lawsuit dropped, Sloan posted a video on her YouTube claiming that powerful men in the industry, including Diddy, were involved in these bizarre energy harvesting rituals at parties with young people. Sloan also alleged that Diddy's late girlfriend Kim Porter had witnessed some really disturbing things at Diddy's parties and was planning to spill everything in a tell-all book.
And they are dumbing it down to the fact that they think that P. Diddy is on some kind of spree for removing people who speak about this because he's gay. That is not the issue. There are gay people, but what we're talking about here is ritualistic sexual deviancy used to harness energy of a human being. Ritualized, thought out, planned specifically to rip the person down and hide behind their energy. We all like that. But what if we're talking about a religion that hides behind the energy of the most innocent on this planet who are lit up energetically because it hasn't been broken?
And then Sloan Bella brought Justin Bieber into the conversation, suggesting that Justin might have been a victim of these disturbing rituals.
Bieber was famous as a teenager and all of that. How do you think he got that way? Because they harnessed his energy and presented him while him, the self, is broken. He is broken and a shell of himself because he has lost his sense of self. They stole that.
But it's not just Sloan Bella talking about this stuff. Cat Williams also spoke out, claiming that Hollywood celebrities take part in some sort of Baphomet rituals.
Whole industries can be built upon your ability to know how certain things are going to hit certain people. And this was before we called things promotion and marketing.
On top of that, there's a video that recently resurfaced showing Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal talking about Diddy participating in some kind of idol worship rituals with other men during the winter solstice. And keep in mind that Gene posted this video back in 2019 on his YouTube channel, but at the time it didn't get much attention and people didn't really take him seriously.
I think that he had almost told off on himself when he spoke about the winter solstice. And that's when the pagans and people who believe in the cult was looking for that moon on 12/12 at 12 a.m. And they were doing spiritual rituals at that time. That's when that was going to be the last day of the full moon. And that means that the seasons and all that stuff has changed. But when you get into that spiritual realm stuff, it was when people they went and they paid homage to certain sacrifices and homage to certain idols. And on the third day, they would drink, party, be merry, and the men would have sex with each other. If you don't believe it, look it up for yourself. it was when it was the last day of the full moon. And because it landed on 12/12 at 12, that's when ritual sacrifices and prayers and everything was given to certain idols. And on the third day, they drank, they be merry and be happy, and the men would give gifts to each other and have sex with each other.
Now, as for LeBron, like many big stars, he's been linked to rumors about being part of a secret society that practices these kinds of rituals. And some people even took it further, accusing LeBron of being involved in actual sacrifices.
One more thing I want to say about Kobe's death, the symbolism with LeBron. So Kobe's from Philly, right? Yeah. LeBron James passed him up on the all-time scoring leaderboard in Philly, and he did it when he scored the 54th point. Kobe and Gigi, 41 and 13, you add that up, you get 54. On the side where LeBron made the basket, there was a snake cut up in 8 pieces. Kobe Bryant was the Black Mamba, and he wore the number 8. The game after Kobe Bryant died, LeBron James was wearing his jersey. They're all wearing his jerseys. He was crying, but then he does the Illuminati sign, puts his hand like this right before the game, and he does 666 and taps his chest. The game after, he did that in Kobe Bryant's jersey. Why are you making those hand signals before the game? He does it before every game, by the way.
And then there's also the fact that LeBron himself hinted at being part of a secret society. Back in 2011, when asked how he stays in such amazing shape, LeBron said he has a secret society in his hometown of Akron, Ohio, where he works out. "I just tried to do stuff to stay above the curve," LeBron said. "I took Pilates classes, yoga classes, swimming at auditoriums back home. I can't tell you exactly where it was at. It's a secret place. We hold a secret society over there. We don't tell too many people." Now, LeBron was probably just talking about his workout group when he mentioned a secret society. But we all know the internet doesn't take much to run wild with things. But see, back in 2011, no one thought much of LeBron mentioning a secret society or partying with Diddy. But fast forward to today, and after the whole industry has been exposed for all kinds of shady behavior, people are now questioning every celebrity, including LeBron. So what do you think about the latest rumors surrounding LeBron and Diddy's parties? Do you think LeBron just went to the regular high-profile events, or did he stick around for those after parties at Diddy's place? Are people just reaching with all these secret society and energy harvesting claims, or is there some truth behind it? Drop your thoughts below and don't miss this next video.